What's up? It's Jonathan the Trading Chemist back with another video. And if you missed my last video, I'm documenting my journey to $100,000. Yesterday we caught a beautiful setup on gold. It was wonderful and we made over $600, right? And that brought the account from 50,400 to a little bit over 5,100, right? And that's beautiful. So we're one third of the way to passing the combine. The momentum is on our side, but let's not waste any more time. Let's jump on the charts and let's break down and see exactly what I'm looking at, and let's see if we can catch another banger. All right, y'all. So right now we are in a trade on the 15 minute and we are pushing beautifully. So just to show y'all a little bit of what I was looking at before I got in the market, um, there was already a higher time frame impulse here. So there was a breaker structure right here. It ended up breaking. Let me go to the higher time frame. It ended up breaking this structure. Ooh, come on. Sorry, y'all. My computer's moving a little slow. But anyways, so it ended up breaking this structure here, right? And once it pulled back, I was pretty much just trying to see how far it was pulling back, but it seemed like it was stopping at the 50%, my 50% fib level, right? So let's go back down to the 15. So we got one touch here, second touch here, creating a W pattern, then price broke structure here on the 15. So I'm like, okay, this is looking beautiful, right? So what I did was when I came to the market, we had already on a smaller fib hit our, okay, we're lagging. Give me a second. All right, I had put a small fib on that breaker structure right here, and we had already hit our 61.8 fib level, right? So I was really just kind of hesitant, right? So I got in the market at, what was it, like 9 o'clock, right? Yeah, about 9 o'clock, but I didn't know if it was going to push a little bit further into this zone right here before going up on the 15, or if it was going to stop right here, because there's a pretty big gap between the 61.8 and the 78.6, and sometimes it'll push on down to the 78.6, but it can also kind of just pull back enough and still go in the other direction. So what I was really looking to see was if price will break this structure right here or not. So I end up waiting, and price seemed like it was still rejecting a lot in this area, pretty much respecting this low here. So this was an aggressive trade right now, but I end up getting in. I got a buy at this level here once it made this bullish variation, and then uh-oh, Lordy, why are you playing with me like that? Anyways, um, and that's the reason why I'm not touching it. But we're gonna see how that play out. I don't like how that just came against me right now. But we gonna whatever happens, happens. But what I really was waiting on is to see if this structure end up gotten broken right here. Let me right here before I end up doing anything. So price end up clearly breaking it and shooting up. So right now I'm waiting to see what's going to actually happen right here, because there was a huge pullback. They still broke this structure here. Just hopefully it just respects this area and still goes for the buy. I could have been way more conservative with this and actually use this fib here and been out already, but yeah, I could have been out already with this, but what I seen on the 15 is structure still hasn't been, like, this low still hasn't been broken. So, and it didn't break anything to the bottom, right? So if it broke this structure, I would have just been looking for sales altogether. So hopefully this is a clean setup and it'll let me have my way. And this just isn't a pullback in the sell direction, but we're gonna see right now and just see how everything pans out. But that was an ugly little rejection. Hopefully that's just another another entry to get back in. Well, essentially a retest, right? Because it did break these structures, and this would be a demand zone right here. So we're gonna see how it plays out. But regardless, I'm in the trade. I'm gonna see how it plays out. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. And once price updates a little bit more, I'll get back in with y'all. But right now, we're just waiting to see how this plays out. And potentially, I got 6 micro contracts on this. So if everything plays out, it'll be a 1 to 5.7, and it's looking like I could potentially make $800 on this trade, which is very beautiful. That'll be a back-to-back banger on this account, and that'll get me damn near 2/3 of the way to the $53,000 goal. So we're just gonna wait to see how this plays out. I'm still confident in my analysis, so let's just see what happens. I can't control anything, so if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. I hope it does, but we're gonna see. But I'm gonna check back with y'all in a little bit. All right, man. Gold is playing, so it. Let me go to 1 minute so you can really see what's going on. Based off of what I've been looking at, it's almost like gold just started consolidating, bro, and it still hadn't taken me out or made any new lows. So everything's still technically good. I just gotta wait through all this mess, right? So it just keeps on pulling back, and it did 2 touches and still pushing off. So hopefully we can get some momentum to the buy side and just break these highs and go on to our TP. But right now, gold is blowing it, and I really don't like sitting in consolidation. That really annoys me. But right now, it's just on the 1 minute, so we can easily pop out of it. The good thing is looking at it on the 15, we're getting a lot of rejection with these candles here. So we have what, about 9 more minutes in this 15-minute candle. We're gonna see how everything's looking. Let me look at the higher time frame to see if it can give me a little bit. Yeah, I think today is gonna still work out perfectly. It's just gonna be a little bit of an ugly day. I'm still not gonna touch it. Um, Go gonna have to take me out before I get out of this trade right now, because at least I know, okay, if it breaks this low right here, we are going to get in for a sale. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're getting in a sale at that moment. But right now, everything's looking like a buy. And this is the same thing it did for this candle right here. So you seen that high ass push up? So the candle got to where it was looking like a morning star and still closed like this. So that's why I like to really let some of the candles close, um, just to really get a good idea, because I hate when a candle is looking beautiful and will flip the other way on you. But other than that, I'm just gonna keep on waiting. I'll pop back in and let y'all know and give y'all an update of what's going on. But right now, we really are just waiting, and we're looking to get out of this consolidation zone on the 1 minute. So that's all I got right now. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. So I end up just closing for the day. We end up making $200. Something just told me to go ahead and close out and not wait no more. So um, we end up bringing the account from, I think, yeah, it was 100. I made 172. That must have been with fees and everything. So after fees and everything, I made 172 today, which isn't huge, but it is what it is. I'd rather close with something than hold out and get nothing right now. I don't really like messing with my trades, so I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the big things um that's really annoying me right now. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I did close in green instead of for a loss. So I'll just take that and run with it rather than complain about it. But hopefully this just turns into a beautiful one. Hopefully somebody is catching this trade today and they're getting a big bag off of this one. But I am out. I'm done for the day. Um, we are still in the green. We're still in the running. So we are pretty much at 51,200. So we're still at that 1/3 mark. I'm still taking my time. I'm not rushing to do this, but yeah, that's all I got today, man. So like and subscribe if y'all really rock with the series and like how I'm explaining and running my videos. Just leave a comment and yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. Man, see, this is the reason why I don't like touching my trades. I just needed to pop back in to show y'all this. I should have just waited. I'd be up like $600 right here, bro. $600 and I was playing fucking small. That's what I get for touching my trades. That's why I don't like touching my trades like that. I'd rather just get in and just walk away. But other than that, that's all I wanted to say. Could have been, should have been, but it didn't. It is what it is. I just wanted to show y'all how gold is flying right now after playing with me for about an hour. But I should have just let it go and not touched it because I was already in drawdown. I should have just let it go. But I end up getting out right here. It is what it is. It's probably gonna go ahead and go to that overall TP I was looking at getting in. But can't cry over spilled milk. I just wanted to show y'all how everything was still playing out, really though. But all right, that's all I got for real. Peace.